Hello, I'm Dominic Graham, and my speech is Reinstate the Military Draft. I just realized the other day that I have spent a total of 105 days with my wife in a 2-year period because she's always been deployed to Iraq. Today, I'm going to give you some ideas of why the military draft should be reinstated. To understand why the draft should be reinstated, we must first look at the origins of the draft, the importance of our patriotic duty, and how the draft affects the military. The United States has been fighting wars since its beginning. We have always needed a military to fight our foreign and domestic enemies. In 1940, President Roosevelt established the Selective Service System. The Selective Service System, also known as the draft, was first used in 1942 to support World War II. And at that time, only men between the ages of 18 and 26 had to sign up. In 1973, 31 years after it started, the draft ended. Ending the draft made the United States military an all-volunteer force. Having an all-volunteer force had both positive and negative effects. The positive effect was that no one would be forced to join the military, but the negative effect was that the military had to now find soldiers who would continue to protect our country's freedoms and beliefs. Our Constitution gives all citizens of the United States rights and freedoms, but these rights and freedoms are not free and must come at a cost from all citizens. Our liberties are paid by never-ending military vigilance and must be paid by all citizens. We are involved in long wars, whether we agree with them or not. To win, or at least call them a victory, these wars requires us to be the last one standing. We need a young and trained military force to keep our freedoms and liberties. The military needs young soldiers right out of high school who will follow commands with little to no questions. These men and women can be molded and trained into soldiers to do any job during peacetime and wartime. These young soldiers are easier to train when they do not have preconceived ideas of how life should be and they don't have a clear direction in life. This is the best time to draft these citizens into the military. Today's military is more advanced than years ago. Military equipment and systems such as pay, personnel, and logistics are all managed by computers. I read in the Air Force Times newspaper that the military has gotten so advanced that bombs are dropped on our enemies in war zones tens of thousands of miles away by a soldier looking at a video screen, like he's playing a video game. These are the skills the youth of today have. They just need experience to hone those skills. Drafting them would be a win-win. The military gains soldiers who can fight in the 21st century, and the draftee is provided leadership skills which they can use for the rest of their life. Even though technology has changed the way we fight wars, we will always need to have a sizable military force to be used on the ground. Many naysayers did not want to put more troops into Iraq back in 2007, but that surge of troops caused a decline in violence in Iraq by 60%, as reported in Tony Blakely's book about winning wars in the 21st century. That surge surely kept my wife alive while she was there. In order to maintain that sizable strength, we need to reinstate the draft now and not wait for the next conflict. Reinstatement of the draft is best for our military, our country, and our young people. The draft is a call to truly be an American. Our ever-changing military has gotten smaller over the last 2 decades, but has become more advanced. Despite these advances, we still need soldiers to protect our way of life. The draft might not be for everyone, but for the 1 to 2 years you are asked to serve, you are allowing that fellow soldier wife, soldier husband, soldier brother, soldier sister, soldier son, soldier daughter, and even a soldier grandma to spend more time with their family. Thank you.